What's good, YouTube family? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to go from this right here to this hot ball taper on my boy, man. Go ahead and get y'all some chips and a notebook, bruh, cause it's about to get like that. So we gonna start this out, combing out all of here. You wanna lay it all down, get everything out. You're gonna do this all around the head, and next you're gonna go in into debulk. I got my 1.5 guard. And we gonna close that lever all the way, going with the grain. With the grain, that means going up against where the hair grows. So you see I'm flicking up, and we gonna do this all around the head. We want everything the same length, same desired length. Take your time. As you can see, I'm combing as I flick. You wanna keep that wrist motion, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, take your time with it. No rush. Get everything down to the same length. Next, I got my one guard. We gonna go on with this halfway close. And we gonna go with the grain this time. With the grain is with the direction that the hair grows. So we going down. And it's just, again, to get everything to the same desired length. The neater your foundation, the blurrier your fade is gonna turn out in the end. Remember that. So take your time with this. And we doing the same thing with the back. We just going in with the grain. Okay, we going down. And we're gonna knock all this bulk down. Make sure you debulk behind this ear area and be careful not to dig into a dread or anything like that. You don't wanna cut nobody lockout, you know. And this particular client has a front taper, so you're gonna do the same thing right here. All right, first step for this taper, we're gonna go in with this lever all the way closed with no guard on. Then we're gonna take away that C cup, you know. We put this guideline in with our clipper, and we're gonna come in with our trimmer after this and clean it all up. This just makes it easier to fade out. To all my beginners, yes, there is a difference between a clipper and a trimmer. That right there, the black thing, that was a clipper. This gold thing right here, this is a trimmer. This is what you put hard lines in with, and you fade out with the clipper. So this right here will be what you would line somebody up with. And you can see I'm coming up and cleaning all that and just flicking at that bottom. You don't want to really put a harsh line in, just let the clipper do what it do. Now we're gonna flip sides, and we're just doing the same thing. Anything you do to one side, you're gonna do the exact same to the opposite. You know, we call that the mirror effect. Got that from Get Beam, you know, one of the OG barbers in the game. So, like I said right here, clipper all the way closed, and we going up right above, like right where that ear line is, and we gonna fade it out. Quick trivia to see if you was paying attention 30 seconds ago. If that black thing was a clipper, then what is this right here? You're right, it's a trimmer. For hard lines, hard guidelines, and for lineups. That is what this is for. So as you can see again, I'm flicking up, and I'm just getting this line as neat as possible. The neater your lines are, the better your fade will come out. The cleaner your fade will come out, and the better your lines will be in the end. So first step right here, we got that good line in. We're gonna go up about 1/2 inch with our lever all the way open. Be sure to flick your wrist in like a C kind of motion. Make sure you're brushing down. And we're gonna slowly close this lever and flick at that bottom line. Just slowly but surely. And when you cleaning up that bottom line, you don't wanna dig up too high. You know, you don't wanna dig up too high, you're gonna push the fade up more. So you see I'm just flicking up at the bottom of it, you know. And you wanna play with that lever. You're gonna close it halfway, and you're gonna blend in between that, like you see me do right here. So when you fading, just think about it like math, you know, because next up, we're going in with the one guard. We debulk with the 1.5, put that first guideline in with no guard, and now we just blending in that one guard, you know. Like I said, make sure you flicking and be careful not to cut a lockout. Next up, we got the half guard. So like I said, it's math. So we went from 1.5 guard to 1 guard. Now from our one guard, we go half guard, and we gonna blend the no guard and the one guard with the half guard in between. So again, it's just simple math, man. Next up, like I said before, the mirror effect. What you do to one side, you're gonna do to the other one. So again, same steps apply. I wanna drop a little bit of game on this side for y'all boys though.
It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Albert Guest. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands who will point out to you the dangers that wait to assail you. Just buckle right in with a bit of a grin. Take off your coat and go to it. Starting to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it.
One of my favorite poems right there. You know, a little bit of game for y'all boys, man. That's just for all my young guys, or maybe even older, bro. In life, man, you gotta be resilient, bro. And you gotta see everything through to finish, man. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. You know, God gave us imagination and dreams and aspirations, bro. And if you somebody as blessed as I am, you know, we born in America. We got our problems out here, but it's a free country, man. You can do what we want, and you know, this is my dreams right here. You see him back here fading his neck up. But yeah though, man, anything you want in this lifetime, you gotta work for it. You know, stay down and you can achieve it, bro. I promise, man. I started cutting hair, didn't know what I was doing, and I just get better by the day, you know. I'm voicing this over. This clip is about 1.5 years old, but you know, I'm going on my 5th year and seeing the progress, you know, over time. I'm just appreciative of everybody, you know, that's been supportive of me, and it's gonna be with me in the future, man. But we on here on this back taper, bro, and same steps as the side tapers. You know, put the guideline in, put that first guideline in about 1 inch. You gonna flick at that bottom line, lever halfway closed, and fully closed to get it all the way out at the bottom. Same steps, just rinse and repeat. Coming back in with our one guard, and we debulking again against the green. Make sure you brushing one, fading one. Anytime you flicking up with that clipper, make sure you got a comb or a brush to make sure you actually cutting hair. You know, if you're not brushing down, it's a good chance you flicking for no reason. Y'all see me here again going down with the green, leveling everything back out, just playing with the hair, man. Getting it to the straight desired length that I wanted. You know, going with the grain again here. And I'm opening and closing my lever, just playing with it. All right, like I said before though, we go no guard for our guideline, one guard or 1.5 guard to debulk, and we back here again with our half guard, halfway closed, blended in between that. And on the nape area, the neck area, this is a bit broader, so you got more breathing room to fade. So stretch that fade out, you know. And again, this is a high ball taper. So, you know, we want to get that burst look in the back. Really get up in there, man. Make sure that fade is blurry as possible. Because when you put the line on the side, the back makes the hair pop. Like the line up, that's one of my favorite parts about cutting hair. Putting that back line on a nice blurry back faded haircut, man, it makes it pop. It takes it to a different level. And although your client can't see the back, they'll appreciate it a lot more if you really take your time on it, you know, because other people do notice that. And little details, especially a good blurry back taper, you know, you can really show your artistry, and it'll get you some clients, man, believe it or not. take your time with it, man. Here we about to go ahead and put this line on the side. And like I said, this is one of my favorite parts of the haircut. We just gonna watch this whole back taper just pop. Like, be careful not to push too hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna cut if your clippers are too sharp and zero gap. You don't wanna cut and leave your client neck bleeding or nothing like that. These gold effects clippers and these new clippers in general are pretty sharp, you know, so take your time. You ain't gotta rush, you ain't gotta dig into nothing. Just really take your time. And look at that line, oh my goodness. Be careful to keep everything as natural as possible. You know, try not to push anything back. You know, keep everything dark, everything sharp, everything consistent. When you get to the back of this ear, turn the clipper to the side and use it like a pencil. You know, that's how you get up in there. But do you guys see what I mean? Like, look how that fade just popped. Like, my camera is not focusing, but look how it just pops. But next up, man, for that front line, we're gonna go ahead side bars first. You're gonna line up the vertical bars first on both sides, and then you're gonna tap and meet him in the middle. You know, this gonna give us a nice symmetrical look. And look how this line makes that fade pop. Like, oh my goodness, bro. So when you lining up, you're gonna start directly in the middle of the head, and you're gonna angle your clipper to connect the points on each side. And take your time. Take your time. Be careful not to push back. You know, this first line is really just a rough draft. You're gonna see me going here multiple times just to solidify that line and get it right where we want it to be. It doesn't have to be perfect your very first go around, but just try to be precise. Try not to push anything back. You know, you want your lineup to be sharp and nice before any enhancements if your client wants it. And before we go back to the other side, we're gonna come back to the middle and just tap, connecting that other sidebar. I advise that you never start on one sidebar and try to connect to the other vertical bar. For example, if I was to start on this side and try to directly go across, you would end up with a not symmetrical lineup. It'll be probably leaning. I'm not saying it's impossible, you know, but it's not a good thing to try. I would stay away from doing that. But you see right here, I'm gonna tap that mustache, get some solid lines on that mustache. And this is just good lines, man. That's a nice fade, nice lines. And right here, we're gonna tap again on those vertical bars, but this time, y'all see we got chalk. So my method is, I'm gonna put y'all on some sauce. You rub the chalk on your trimmer. Just graze over your trimmer when you put the chalk on. And then after you put that line on, you're gonna hit it with this razor. Make sure you stretch the skin and hold that razor at a 45-degree angle and really take your time. And do I even have to say it at this point? You already know. When we do to one side, we do it to the other one. So you're gonna do the same thing on this side. Stretch that skin out. Make sure that razor is at a 45-degree angle. Clean up any loose hairs. And look at the blurriness of that fade, man. Look at the neck taper, bro. Like, but yeah, man, that's how my client leaving out, bro. If you stayed to the end, I truly appreciate it, man. Make sure you leave a like, sub, and leave a comment if you will. Any advice, I'll take it. I love y'all, man. Peace. Make sure y'all boys use that link in my bio to book a cut with me. I am a travel barber located in North Carolina, but I'm willing to travel outside of the states as long as that pape talking, you know. So I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned in. Got a lot of heat coming for y'all. Got a lot of big things on the way, and I appreciate you all for staying tuned again. Y'all have a blessed one.